we're back after a bit of a break. Yeah, so we're just gonna pick right up. Um, when last we left off from this game, um, the party is on a journey to find a temple of one of the Realmics, Gyanther, and in general, see what is happening in the nation of Alterel after the somewhat cataclysmic events of the Lich opening the portal to Sigil. They've entered the nation and found it in somewhat ruins in the general sense. They learned of a group that went by the name the Gavels, led by an old face, Eli, a man that led a band of ne'er-do-wells and children that wished to overthrow the old Altoran government. It was said that the Gavels are basically the policing force of Alterel now. They go around meting out justice kind of as they see fit. Some people think they're too harsh, some people not. So the party went through until they got to the town of Forest Gap, where they found the Gavels were camped out and had recently meted out some justice. They approached Eli and had a somewhat fruitful conversation with him. Some moralizing took place, and before any kind of conclusion was reached, the cry that demons had been sighted on the outskirts of the town were heard, and Eli and the party gave chase to find these demons. They came to a clearing where they found a multitude of spider demons attacking, and yeah, they fended them off, and after fending off a good handful of them, a giant spider-like creature crawled out of a nearby cave. And we're going to pick up right there. So, you guys had just defeated the other spiders. You're surrounded by their kind of curled up bodies. Some of the men that Eli had brought are nursing injuries nearby. Nothing looks too serious. You're staring straight ahead, and you see that there's this giant, gray, chitinous creature. Multi-eyed with razor-sharp legs, digging into both stone and dirt alike. And it's just looking at you guys while several more spiders crawl out around it. And it's just kind of watching you for now. Not moving, like it's gauging you after bursting forth from this tunnel.
Well, I thought we were here to fight demons, not pests.
Yeah, I was going to say, this spider is just living its best life. Like,
But, I mean, it doesn't really look like... Normal spiders don't get that size.
Oh, maybe not on this plane.
Yeah. Ren just kind of turns and looks at Bran like she doesn't want to know.
Elfie looks at Ren and she's like, you are forgetting that one time when we went to that one town and there were all those big spiders.
They were equally unnatural.
Only one.
I mean...
It spawned the rest of them.
As you guys are chit-chatting and this thing's unmoving, you see that its head splits. Like it's opening a large maw, and this writhing purple-gray mass extends out of the split-open carapace, and you see that there are just tentacles and some eyes peeking out from its face now.
Well, shit, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Miss squints at it.
Gesturing at it like...
Yeah, Miss looks at it. She's like, "Is this thing familiar?"
You can make No, you know, for Mist, yeah, make an Arcana check for you.
Oh boy. Let's see. First roll.
Why can't we ever just happen
36.
upon...
Mist, it's not really familiar. I mean, it's definitely like Eldritch.
Hey.
It's you don't like looking at it.
I mean, does she not like looking at it?
fair.
Yeah, she like, you know, she's. What, does it look like it's? I mean, what does it look like it's doing? Does it look like it's?
The
just
tentacles are
run
kind of they're extending out a little bit, sort of like it's kind of feeling out its surroundings almost. It doesn't look like it's going to be coming at you immediately.
Okay, Mist.
Can I make a name check?
Yeah, by all
Okay,
means.
Mist is gonna. Can Mist say something in deep speech to this thing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she says some things, and I'm pretty sure nobody else knows what the fuck she's saying. But she's basically just like, she's asking, like, is it looking for something? Like,
It doesn't respond.
does it have any business here?
It doesn't react to your speech at all. Laffy? This thing ain't right.
This thing ain't right, you guys. You guys, this thing ain't right.
Ren slowly walks up beside Laffy. She's looking at it, and she looks like she's about to make a really dumb decision.
Fluffy walks right up next to Ren. Puts a hand up on her shoulder.
That's really far up.
Yeah.
Tiptoe. So, are we done discussing killing the thing? Because I think that's.
I mean, we only really have. Well, we might as well do what we're good at. Like,
Yeah.
let's not kid ourselves.
So, murder the spider.
Are we?
Understood.
Yeah.
Are we sure this is a demon?
It's not a demon, it's just strange, and you know,
Mist has
Okay.
an odd expression at that
we
explanation.
shouldn't kill everything that's different from us, but it's a giant spider that also happens to be different from us.
As you guys are still talking, the tentacles are continuing to extend, and, Ren, make a perception check.
Sure.
You see this uncomfortable, tooth-like spike coming from the center of the tentacles. It's not really coming at you yet or anything. It's something you spot.
So there's a Ren like kind of shifts her gaze, and she's like squinting at it, and then she tilts her head, and she's like, I think it's got teeth in there.
Right, you might not want to get near that.
This is just like a foreign wood carving I saw once.
What kind of wood carving were you looking at?
We're not gonna talk about the details right now.
Right, so pest control, shall we get started?
Can
Okay,
Mist...
cool.
Can she discern what this thing is probably gonna do? I mean, it's probably gonna stab someone and do some weird shit.
Well,
Unless-
as you say that, actually,
Oh god.
one of the nearby individuals that was nursing wounds is suddenly picked up to his feet and hovers about 4 or 5 inches off the ground and is dragged through the air like it was
Can
lassoed.
Luffy try to intercept that?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You can make athletics check.
I want to make an athletics check.
Ren will help.
I was gonna say Ren's right there and could help.
Okay. With
But
Ren's.
roll if Ren helps.
Ren will aid Laffy.
Yeah, that's.
Give her a bonus.
Yep. Aid is.
You
Does
gotta
it just
roll
give
a
you
10.
I think
I thought it just gave them advantage.
Yeah, I think 8 is just advantage. Let me double check, because that's an action we've been meaning to use but never did.
Yeah.
That's just one of those things where it's like, that's definitely a thing, but we've never really used it. Oh my god. The fucking glossary for my player's handbook has fallen out. Oh, okay, no. To the internet, my player's handbook is literally useless now.
Shit.
Like... Help. Yeah, advantage.
All right. 17.
Okay. Yeah, you do manage to snag the guy as he zooms past you. And between the two of you guys, you do catch him, and he's being tugged still, but you manage to stop him from moving any closer to the thing. The creature becomes visibly agitated at this. The tentacles start swarming around. And
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you.
Alright. Now can we stab it?
Yeah.
That's what I've been sitting here saying for like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, but we gotta talk about stabbing it first.
Can Miss
Dude.
Eldritch Sight?
Nobody's gonna hunter's mark
when
the
this-
giant
When this
fighter.
guy just starts floating around, Mist immediately wants to Eldritch Sight this shit.
Okay, well, you use Eldritch Sight, and you see that it's using a levitate spell.
What the fuck? Yeah, Mist
Psychic
says
spider.
that. It's like, well, it's using a levitate spell for this,
With its prey stolen from it, its legs fold up against it, and it starts to pull itself back into the cave.
No. No, no, no. What do I have that can fix this? Wait, I'm sorry. I need to look up the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here you were concerned we were going to open straight into combat.
I'm going to use. Oh god, is it close enough?
Oh wait, I have an idea.
You guys, you each have one action to
I'm
try
gonna
and stop
use
this thing.
commands. I'm gonna use commands and I'm gonna make it approach me.
Let me... Where the hell's Spellbot? There it is. I haven't talked to it in forever.
It's probably been lonely.
Yeah. It's a wisdom saving throw. What's your spell DC?
That's a good fucking question. What would my spell save DC be as a cleric? I mean, a paladin.
Using...
Whatever it has been before.
Yeah, it'd be 10 plus your spell casting bonus.
So
Yeah, I think...
14.
Paladin,
14.
Paladin is charisma?
Nah,
yeah.
because I'm homebrew, it's wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah, just allow
So it's
that.
14.
Okay. It succeeds its saving throw.
Oh, fuck off!
So, your command... You utter your word, and it just seems to ignore that.
Wow.
Anyone else gonna try anything?
Yeah. Ren is going to cast Greater Image on like the entrance of the cave and give off the illusion that the cave is like collapsing and that there's no way to go back in.
Huh? Oh, greater illusion. No. What does that spell do exactly? Because I can't pull it up quickly.
Hang
I mean, I know it puts that up, but is there like a save or anything?
Well, Spellbot's not working with me. Hang on.
Is it major image?
Or, yeah, major image.
Okay, there we go. Okay. The image is up, but since it's already started pulling itself back, the image kind of ripples around it a little bit, and it stops. It hesitates. And then continues pulling itself back. That was a high roll on its behalf to kill that DC. Alright, anyone else doing anything? Because it's pulling itself back.
Yeah.
Nenia, you want to try anything?
I'm looking. She's just
God lasers.
Dabu adventure seeing Eldritch Spider eyeball thing for the first time. That's fun. No, I got nothing for now.
Okay. Ren, Mist, you guys gonna do anything?
Yeah, Mist might do a thing.
I feel like Ren might just jump forward and grab it.
Yeah. I mean, Mist thing might change depending on if Ren just runs up there or not. So.
Just levitate it back.
I mean, that's possible. But yeah, I'm guessing Ren's probably gonna be faster than Mist on this, so.
Nina, you gonna do anything?
Yeah, I've been talking, but I forgot to turn on voice.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh,
Well.
I was like, why isn't anyone paying attention to me?
That's my favorite, because you start getting a little angry. It's like, what the fuck, guys?
Okay, alright, okay. So yes, Ren was gonna wait until everyone else had done something, but we can roll off if you would like, Miss, to see who actually acts first.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Right. I'm just gonna roll a flat
okay.
D20. Yeah.
Okay, but like, is the higher number
Yes.
who goes first?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh.
We are.
Wow,
on
you
this
guys.
Oh
Alright.
boy.
shit. At
Ren
least we
is
got
going.
that out of the way.
Ren is gonna run and grab the tentacle thing.
Okay. Make a
Bad
basic
idea.
melee attack on it.
Sure.
Basically do a
Fluffy
grapple
just-
attack.
Well, if he just
Oh.
watches this happen,
Okay. What
Fluffy's face is completely despondent.
Nenia looks horrified.
Grapple is your it's a basic melee attack pretty much. It just
Basic
doesn't do any
melee attack,
damage.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, okay. So that's like, what, proficiency plus dex plus...
Yeah.
Okay. our proficiency plus-
No, I think it's plus strength because your fists don't count as finesse weapons.
Okay.
Unless you are very, very deft with your fists. Not fingers, fist.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean...
You grab-
Oh yeah, grapple strength anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's okay. Still proficiency, I assume?
Yeah, you're proficient in punching things.
Okay.
Everyone is technically.
Except
Okay.
Mist.
Yeah, no,
And maybe Nenia.
no, you guys got you have proficiency in fist.
Nice.
Sweet. Alright, so wait, how close does she have to get to grab the tentacle?
Melee, just up to the edge of its hitbox. Yeah,
Right
like
there?
right there. Yeah.
Alright, she dashes up there as a bonus action.
Nice.
Tries real hard.
Yeah, she tries real hard, and your hand actually grasps one of the tentacles, and you feel this weird, like, acidic feeling, like your hand burns, but then it slips out of your hand real quick.
Okay.
Mist has this expression like she was absolutely expecting Ren to do something like that.
It's Ren.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
God.
Yeah, so she's gonna move. How many fucking, let's see. Jesus, she can move, like, up to here. Put her up there.
I love that you guys are determined to not let this thing get away.
She just has this sort of, expression.
Well, better to fight it out here than in a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna try to use telekinesis on it. just fucking grab it.
Okay, let me check up on telekinesis again real quick.
Yeah, me
My
too.
favorite spell.
Jesus.
This Max kind of despondently as he remembers.
Listen.
Okay, make an ability check.
Is that like
Whatever your
magic?
casting ability is.
Yeah, casting ability against its strength.
Okay, so to be clear, is that just charisma, like straight charisma, or is that
Yep.
like plus magic?
Nope. Since
Modifier
it's
shit.
an ability check, it's just your modifier, because that's all it is for the enemy.
All right.
Which is why you did it on the Lich, because it had like -1 strength.
Hey, this thing's
Fuck that
probably
guy.
not that. I'm gonna luck this.
Okay.
Hey,
Ooh.
I'm going with the natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, it's move it 30 feet in a direction you want.
All right. That's not in the cave.
Okay.
It's also like slightly above the ground, like just so like it can't skitter around, I guess.
Okay.
Like, so its legs
yeah.
don't reach the ground.
Yeah,
But
its
not,
legs
like,
are
super
kicking really
high
hard
up.
as you lift it just a little bit. Its legs are
Yeah.
kicking wildly.
Terrifying.
It's trying to make sure it doesn't like hit Ren with its legs or whatever.
Okay.
Chuck it over Ren's head.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
drop it right on top of me.
Show me where you want it to go.
She actually kind of looks at the other. She's like, "Where do you want this?"
Just drop it on me. Killing me instantly.
No, Luffy.
The other little spiders, by the way, have skittered away and are in the cave. They got the fuck out.
They don't like it. Okay, so, yeah, she's gonna move it like.
You could drop it right on Laffy. It's what.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drop it on Luffy.
Drop it further from the cave.
Yeah, she's gonna move
Drop
it
it like right here. Oh, I can't click. Hang on. Right here. So that Laffy and Ren are flanking it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess she kind of moves it over that way, like she puts it over around there.
Okay,
And
right there.
yeah,
That's good.
Make sure it doesn't hit Ren as it like floats over.
Ren ducks.
Yeah, Ren,
Gonna
you have to duck, and it sails overhead, and you get a glimpse of its belly, and there's this weird like split down the center of it, like a seam.
Oh, this is gonna be a bad time. Ren is like, oh no. Oh,
And
no.
it doesn't miss. You keep it still like a few inches off, or enough off the ground that its legs can't reach. Still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you hold it there, and it's still scrabbling around, and the tentacles are pushing out more and splitting
I cast
the
Hunter's
shell.
Mark on it.
Give me a second. The carapace is starting to split a little bit, and now I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Here we fucking
Okay.
go.
Stubborn.
Love it.
Hey, shit.
Hey, Ren's ready to go.
We're out here living our best life.
Yeah, you guys are.
Jesus. It's like the reverse order of last time.
Everyone's kind of like, oh no.
Okay,
Just
let's
like, well,
see.
I got this thing now.
We've got mist.
Spells that Max is banning from his campaigns in the future: telekinesis.
Listen.
No, I know how to counter it now. Mist just got lucky.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's usually
Yeah.
how it works.
No, I mean like literally in this case, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it's a
I mean, if
natural 20, so.
If it's
Yeah.
heavier
And
than
yeah, luck.
if it's also heavier than 1,000 pounds, you can't technically lift it.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's-
I now understand how to counter it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just using luck made her lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, it's Mist's turn. Top of the round.
Oh boy. So does Mist see, like, weird shit coming out the bottom of this thing?
No.
Okay. Is there any weird magic happening around it too? Like, she still has Eldritch Sight. As a thing.
As far as magic goes, no. There's nothing magical about it right now.
Well,
It's just a weird oozy thing. A
yeah.
spider body.
Okay, I gotta.
Oh, I just realized something fun about my weapon. I hope I get to use it.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
scared now.
Yeah, Mist is gonna move over. She doesn't want to be like that close to this if she can help it. So
Reasonable.
She kind of moves over here. I'm guessing she could still see it because it's fucking big.
Yeah. And
Alright.
you're technically, like, that's a cliff going down, or a little hill going down, so you are not really above it.
Yeah.
You can see it off to the side still.
Okay. And okay, she's got this thing. Let's see. What does she want to do with it?
That's a messed up thing to say.
I know, right? Wow, I'm trying to move one of my documents around. It's like moving in slow motion. I don't know what's happening. Anyway.
Nice.
Let's see. Okay. Like, basically, that's not gonna work. Was not prepared to be first. When the fuck is Mist ever first?
Right.
Well, yeah. Okay. She's gonna. She has this expression and it's sort of weird and she's just like, yeah, so I guess we're just going to kill this thing, alright.
It's the lamest, I guess this is happening.
Yeah, I mean, she's got weird feelings about these Eldritch, them just straight up going and killing Eldritch things. Come on. So, I guess she's gonna... How many spell things do I got? Sorry. I gotta go through all this shit. She is going to probably use Blight.
Okay.
And it's going to be radiant damage.
I swear to God. I mean, that's not really a bad thing. It's just necrotic holy damage.
Well,
Makes
it's
sense.
not technically necrotic anymore. It's just.
I don't think it's called blight at that point, but sure.
It's a
fine.
holy blight.
It doesn't make sense. It's perfect for Mist.
Constitution saving throw.
Versus 19.
Okay, it fails.
Hey, alright.
Do
here
your
we go.
damage.
Yeah. 8d8. Where is it? Here we go.
Nice.
31.
Okay, takes 31 points of damage. This bright white light bursts out from between its joints, and it flares up for a second and then dies down. And it does not like that one bit. Surprise.
Right.
Bran, it's your turn.
All right. Well, it's floating in the air, but is it close enough to like whack it like a pinata?
Yeah. It's totally within melee range. It just,
Like a big, gross, spidery pinata.
yeah.
It's got a slit down the middle, so candy might fall out.
Jesus!
Instead of aiming for the slit, Brand's gonna aim for the face.
Okay. The tentacles flail about wildly and look like they're... You dodge between them.
Well,
Oh,
I
wait,
definitely
does
didn't
it-
hit with the second.
Do they... Hold on.
What?
The thing is restrained, right? I think?
I don't think it actually says.
Gotta look.
No, it's not restricted, because it can still move freely, it just can't... It can still move its limbs. You're just
Okay,
kind of in
yeah.
control of its movement.
Alright.
Yeah, you basically have control over its movement action.
I mean, it says it's restrained, but I don't
Oh,
know
wait,
if that
does
means,
it?
like, the... Yeah. The creature is restrained in your telekinetic grip. But I don't know if that counts as, like, actual... Status effect restrained? I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and say it's restrained. So, yeah, you get advantage on it, Bran.
Oh, well, okay then. I'll just consider those two my first roll then.
Okay. Wow.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, you hit with both attacks.
Yay.
225s though, goddamn.
Yeah.
You guys got no chill.
None.
Okay, so 25 damage.
25.
Alright, yeah, you jab your sword in between the tentacles and you pierce one, and there's this high-pitched keening sound. And they withdraw just a bit. Luffy, it's your turn.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark it. If I
Okay.
Hunter's Mark it, does my double attack get used up?
No.
Okay, well then I'm gonna hit it twice.
Okay, Hunter's Mark is bacon.
So, those are my rolls.
Okay, yeah, you hit.
Alright. Let me just remember what the fuck I have to use to hit. And then Hunter's Mark, which is this. So here's the deal, right?
Uh-huh.
It now has disadvantage on strength saving throws
Nice.
until my next turn.
Yeah, that's what I gave you. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Just 34 damage. You guys are no chill. Good lord. Alright, Ren.
Ren's gonna do what Ren does best. Let's go stab it.
No, just go ahead and boink it. No, boink is not the word I wanted there.
No, please.
Ren is not a spider fucker!
The spider.
God damn it!
This is just like one of my Monster Girl animes.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh my god. Alright. Red is gonna... How high is it floating up off the ground?
It's not high enough to interfere with melee attacks.
No, but
Oh,
could she get
it's
under?
about if she ducked.
Oh god.
She's gonna limbo underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, she's gonna limbo underneath.
Okay.
Miss is just like, why?
Ooh, kind of-
Because
I
she's
see.
gonna stab it right in that, like, questionable line. she
Watch
draws.
everything
Okay.
fall out on top
Rain
of
of
it.
baby
Yeah.
spiders.
Oh, it's so bad. Alright. Does she have
PT.
advantage because it's like...
Yeah, because it's restrained.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, alright.
God damn.
Oh, it was nice
Oh.
knowing you, Ren.
Yeah, this is just like, this is not what she had in mind when she lifted it up that much.
That's a hit.
That's the advantage, just in case.
Okay, yeah. Definitely hit
And
with your
then,
main weapon.
And then the dagger,
Yep. Yep.
just in case I crit. Okay, I didn't crit.
So you hit twice.
21.
Alright.
Give me that sneak attack.
Oh god. I'm sorry.
And this is the whole thing in one.
Oh Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you jab in your sword and you do you use your movement to like try and go all the way under it? Like you still have some movement.
Yeah, no, like she's pulling a warden against the archdemon at the end there.
Okay.
That's her goal.
Okay, then yeah, you jab your sword in and you finish your movement to come out next to Bran. And there's just this Icarus purple blood that pours forth, and as you're going underneath it, you see this long tube-like structure flailing around inside of the carapace. It doesn't part enough for anything to come out, but yeah.
Oh, Rand's not like this. She's really glad that we're fighting it out here.
Okay.
Really glad about that thing.
It is its turn. It's going to try and make its strength saving throws.
With disadvantage.
Yeah. Miss, what's your spell DC?
19.
Okay. It saves out of it, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it rolled a 28 with disadvantage.
Jesus.
Fuck off.
It has
She
a
was really lucky.
yeah. It has a plus 10 modifier to its strength, so.
Yeah. I guess natural 20 was like the only way.
Yeah. So it immediately drops down the 5 feet that it was up.
Yeah, Mr. like, I lost it!
And
Noted.
one of those tentacles is gonna come out for you, Ren.
Oh, God.
And she's gonna boink.
Oh my
That's 28. 28 against your
yeah,
AC.
Like her AC's like
Alright.
not that.
I need you to make a strength saving throw as well.
Oh god.
The fuck's my strength saving? Gotcha.
In which
10.
everyone regrets everything.
Alright, the tentacles come out, and you take 34 points, or 21 points of bludgeoning damage, 13 points of psychic damage, and the tentacle wraps around you, and you are sucked into its maw.
Oh god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Finally, Ren is eaten by a monster. Max has been
And-
trying so hard.
And it's going to use its movement to start moving back.
No,
Brandon,
no, no,
Brandon
no,
Laffy,
no.
Brandon Laffy, you get your opportunity attacks, so go ahead and make them.
No.
3, 4,
I rolled a 1.
5.
I rolled a 26.
Alright, Laffy, you hit it.
Well,
No, why is it moving so hard?
Alright, it takes 12 points of damage. Yeah, you guys see your friend just get this long gray tentacle wrapped around her, and before you can blink, you hear this soft "Ah!" as she is just swallowed by this mouth thing, and then it starts skittering backwards quickly.
Hoping Ren at least gets a chance to like stab herself out of there.
Oh, rest in pieces. Worth it.
Oh my god.
Alright, that is its turn. Nenia, you're up.
I'm gonna throw up.
What are the other? I'm so curious what the other two's expression are. Like, what's Eli's face like right now?
Eli is horrified.
Rest in fucking pieces. We're all gonna die.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Revenge.
You finally did it, Max.
Yeah, that wasn't my intention, but yeah, I totally did. Oh man. Oh.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You know.
Shadow,
No.
it's your
Fine,
turn.
I have a plan. You guys ever seen a dancing spider before?
Oh no.
No. Oh god.
Wow.
That was horrifying for me.
Yeah. Hold on. How's Nenia feel about this?
She's
Everything
running
was
out.
going okay, and then.
and then tentacle spider showed up. Hooray! Alright, she's gonna run up to Bran and Luffy, just like horrified by this thing, and gives Mist a look. And she's gonna try casting Sacred Flame on it.
Nice. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh
I get
my god!
Do I get a reflex save?
You don't take any damage from this. You're inside of it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
You're
take
in its
damage.
belly.
You take damage
I'm
from
sorry.
other things.
I'm sorry. Can we just clarify? Are you saying that Ren got bored by a giant spider?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's exactly it.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
It has to make a dex saving throw. It rolled a 1.
Okay.
What level are you? Or. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's a
3.
cantrip.
Cast it
Yeah,
at ninth
that's.
level.
No, it
Ninth
does
level.
3d8 damage.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
pretty strong for a cantrip.
Yeah, cantrips level up with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me make sure. No plus things. My very first attack. Oh my god. Okay, no pluses. Cool. Alright. Alright. As I was that one down, sorry. Woo!
Oh,
Um,
And
You-
that's poetic.
Yeah. you guys, Nenia grimaces, and there's this little burst of flame from her hands, and you smell the distinct smell of charred bug for a split second, and it gives a little and you guys actually saw this like little burst of white fire appear on its head.
Ren would be touched that she tried an attack just for her.
Nania's just glad Ren's not there to watch.
Fluffy looks back at Nenia shocked.
Mist, it's your turn.
Oh
Ren's
boy.
Ren's too busy being bored by a giant spider
Yeah, Mist is just like.
with tentacles. Like,
Yeah.
It's just how you wanted her to go.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah,
Don't do
real.
this.
Unfortunately, Mist is not caught up in the moment of Nenia actually attacking the thing, and instead she's yelling like, "Should I slow this down or try to kill it immediately?"
Either or works.
So,
if Ren was there, he would probably encourage you to murder it.
yeah,
Ren.
okay. She's missed. Okay, let me see the range on this. This is gonna be the first time she's using this spell. Great. What would Ren do? Yeah. Can she see it from here? Does she need to, like, move?
You do need to move.
Okay, where does she need to move to see it?
You would need to move... Basically... Oh, no, wait, there's a tree there.
Yeah, I know.
You would have to
so I'm
move, like, here
Okay.
or there.
Yeah, she's gonna go up there instead.
Okay.
Because she imagines if she doesn't kill it... Was it there or was it here? I don't remember.
I don't want to fight a lair battle.
One more up.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. She imagines if she doesn't kill it, they're gonna need to be going in that direction. So, yeah. She's going to use Finger of Death on this thing.
Okay.
This is like a Bruce Lee move.
Jeez. Yeah. I mean, I feel like she would make it radiant damage, but that seems like, Finger of Death, radiant damage.
Alright. Let me roll it save. What's your spell DC?
19.
It rolled a 21, so it takes half damage.
God damn it. Okay. Well, here we go. 70.
That's still a good...
30.
Yeah, that's still a good amount of damage.
64!
So, 32
Shit,
points of
if only-
damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'd have nuked shit out of that thing had that been full damage.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
tried.
Mist, you extend one finger, and this inky black energy shoots out that quickly turns a searing bright white, and it strikes it, and it screeches loudly, and doesn't like it one bit.
Yeah.
Alright, Bran,
Oh.
your turn.
Alright,
Like,
well,
I didn't do
Bran's gonna
it!
stand up, get up a little bit closer, and Bran points his sword at the spider and commands it to dance. And he casts Otto's Irresistible Dance on the spider.
Nothing
There is
happens.
There's no saving throw though. It just dances.
Read another part of that spell. Like, read a bit further. Creatures that can't be charmed. Sorry, buddy. It doesn't do anything. It just kind of looks at you. Kind of confused, actually. Alright, do you want to use a bonus action for anything?
No, not really. So my turn's over.
I just realized you could technically inspire Ren inside of me.
Oh my god.
Ren's already inspired. I mean, what?
Wow.
She's plenty inspired at the moment.
Okay, Laffy.
Luffy rushes in. She's gonna hit it a whole lot.
Alright. Hit. Hit.
Okay, cool. Let me prepare my shit ton of damage. Plus Hunter's Mark, plus Colossus Slayer. Where is Colossus Slayer? I was
13, 16.
okay, 1d8. And then Vigil's Eye also does a thing, so just give me a moment to look that up. 1d8 again.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you go ham on this thing. And you draw this purple, disgusting blood that oozes out of it. But that's about it. Ren!
Yeah.
You take 30 points of acid damage.
Ow.
Or 35, my mistake.
Ow. Ow.
But it's your turn.
Oh, good.
You are
Um,
restrained and
yourself.
blinded. You're inside of this thing. You're constricted. It's hard to move, and it smells awful. And there's just this burning feeling settling in around you.
It
Alright,
also
what am
has
I-
disadvantage to strength again, even though it has a fucking +10 modifier, but maybe.
Okay.
What are my options here?
You're just restrained and blind.
Okay, restrained meaning
You can't move.
okay.
And blind means you get disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, can I unrestrain myself? Herself? Can she wiggle free?
No.
Okay, alright.
Wow. Yeah,
Um,
no. Look at that. Wow. I was like,
Alright,
surely... No, you can't.
Okay,
You can basically just
Well?
stab the shit out of it.
okay, well, sure, yeah, she'll make an attempt with disadvantage.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
She's got blind sense, so she's not blind.
Yeah, then you are not blinded, I don't think.
Hey!
Let me make
It's
sure.
an intent, though.
Yeah, I think that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure, like, blind sense situations where you can't see, you don't get disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that.
Hey! Her
You can
innate.
also yell at everybody.
What is that gonna do?
Make her feel better.
There's distress noises. There's noises of distress.
Yeah, distantly you guys can hear this.
I mean, through the thingies, the
Oh,
communication thing.
there's louder noises of distress. Alright, she's gonna straight up fucking attempt to fuck this thing up from the inside.
Does
Alright.
she also get sneak attack? Because I'm right
No.
there.
No.
Fuck.
You are not flanking inside.
mean-
You are not flanking inside of its
I mean,
gut.
to be fair, the spider can't see the attack coming.
Yeah.
Or can it? We don't know where it's
Alright.
at.
She
First-
doesn't hit with the dagger.
Yeah, first one hits.
She hits with the sword though. So no sneak attack, just to.
No.
Come on.
That's too bad.
Oh no!
Alright. You stab it in the insides, and you feel yourself get constricted a bit further.
No.
Alright, and hang on. With her bonus action.
Bonus action scream.
Hmm. Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay.
Well, look on the bright side, guys. Ren is already dead.
With that, it's
Suppose that's true.
Luffy. You can make an opportunity attack as it backs up further.
That's what I'm gonna do. 18.
That hits.
14.
That misses.
No, that was my damage.
Oh, right. Yeah, you don't get a double attack. Okay. So with that, you lash it across the face as it starts to withdraw, and one of the tentacles comes out and makes a quick swipe at you, and you make a dodge, and it backs up down into the tunnel, and you hear a skittering noise as it down the tunnel.
Waffy is just gonna turn around real quick and look at Eli and be like, "You could step in at any time, really, just saying."
He is pale, and looks very ill.
I'm the law of this forest. I protect people. Yeah, fuck you. And then Waffy turns to go into the cave.
Okay. Yeah, initiative is over right now.
Okay.
Well, I
actually-
mean, yeah, Brand's not wasting any time.
Okay. You guys all, do you all
Yeah.
sprint in?
I mean, yeah, Mist is going after, but she's looking around with Eldritch Sight to see if she can get, like, if there's any weird magic traps or bullshit they might run into
Okay.
as they're going.
Well.
Shit.
Whew. All right, you
There
guys.
we go.
You guys see this, or as you head in, it's immediately very dark. The light is snuffed out very quickly as you head in. What you can see is a hollowed out tunnel. And it looks, you do get a glimpse of like the surface around it, and it is very much in the shape of something that tunneled through, and there are skid marks and puddles of purple blood where the thing very clearly just passed through. You look around you, and you do see some stone structures that look somewhat ruined. It's hard to tell if it's due to the creature's passing or just time itself. But you guys don't waste any time to stop, do you?
No.
Probably not. Unless something's magic that looks alarming.
What was that?
The
Yeah.
neighbors.
Okay, yeah. No, you don't see anything alarming, magically speaking. However, who's ahead? Laffy? You in the front? Or
yeah,
Bran?
yeah.
Okay,
Bran's probably right on her tail, though.
okay. Laffy, I need you to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Um,
This is not how this was supposed to go.
Well,
you
What
know,
you get, Max?
Yeah,
uh,
it is.
oh god, what the fuck is my proficiency?
9 or 8?
Alright.
No, wait, 6. It's 6 because we're level. Fuck, I don't know. 17.
13.
Okay, as you're running, you hear this distinct whoop, and your foot sinks about an inch.
oh boy.
Don't
It's a
I have,
trap.
like, can I just go through difficult terrain, though? Or, oh, well,
It's
no.
not quite
Okay.
difficult
It's
terrain.
a trap. It's a
It's
trap.
crap.
I need Laffy and Bran to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Okay. Alright. Oh, my save is +9 for some reason.
Dex, it's your thing.
Yeah.
Continuing my tradition of rolling badly on saving throw.
Yeah, you guys both save.
Oh shit.
Fuck this trap.
Yeah, so as you're going, Laffy, your foot sinks in, and immediately you hear the sound of and a series of arrows pepper past you. And, you both dodge out of the way, and these arrows graze you and only leave small scratches, and you both take 4 points of slashing damage.
How many points?
4.
Okay.
And, Nenia and Mist, you guys just see these things flit past you.
Look out for traps!
Yeah.
Is it really dark in there?
Yes.
Nadia's holding on to this right
Yeah, yeah. For Nenia, it's pitch black.
She
Bran?
can't see.
Oh,
The trap has not slowed Bran down at all. He is still going
Yeah.
full sprint.
Luffy is
Okay.
still.
Basically, if
Yeah.
any traps get sprung, he is going to try to fucking acrobat his way through them.
Okay.
yeah, can Mist see ahead at all? Like, is this tunnel straight or is it like curvy and shit? Can she tell?
Not really. You're just kind of going, and you can't really tell how you're going. It's a
Yeah,
little
she
too
was-
wide and a little too far ahead of you to really get an idea of how you're moving. You're just following what seems to be the path.
Yeah, she was contemplating like dimension door, but it'd probably not be a good idea. She can't see where she's going.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so you guys continue sprinting on down through this tomb, and quickly enough, you do see light ahead of you. And you emerge out
Oh, boy.
into a chamber.
Oh, I love it.
With sand. Your feet hit the sand, and it's this sudden, kind of unexpected slowing of speed, except for Laffy. And ahead of you, you see the creature standing in front of this spot of air that has like this glittering red symbols flashing around inside of it.
Can Mist see what this is?
You can make a perception check first.
Alright.
Perception, then Arcana.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, right. Okay, thank you. No. You definitely see that it's something, and it's definitely magic.
Okay, can she tell what magic it is? 'Cause
No.
Recite?
No.
Oh.
Because you failed the perception check.
Well, shit.
So, guess what time it is, folks?
Oh,
Initiative.
Yeah, it's initiative again. Except for Ren.
boy. Except for Red.
Actually, no, Ren, you get to roll initiative, too. What am I talking about?
Sure. Alright.
She's
I
not
mean,
dead yet.
Theoretically, you can get a turn.
Oh, God.
She's ready. She's ready this time.
Yeah,
Inside
there
the
we
belly.
go.
Yep.
I would
so-
miss the roll up.
Yeah, here we go.
Alright.
Oh, wait, it's just a straight D20, right?
Yeah, for
Plus,
roll up.
yeah, for roll off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
You're fine.
Whatever.
Nenia wins.
Oh, wait. Ren technically gets to go first.
Yes.
Nice.
She's ready to stab this thing in the back of the face. From
It's
the
like that. Yeah, it's like Blades of Glory, where it's like, get out of my face. I'll get inside your face.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I messed up what I was writing. Alright, Ren. Alright, I should cue up the battle music.
There's dudes in here.
Oh.
Oh, there are indeed dudes.
Yeah,
Fuck 'em.
they're... Well, shit. There's dudes and books and a bunch of weird shit.
Ren, what are you doing?
Alright. Well, attempting to free herself. She's taking more damage for starting her turn inside the belly again.
Okay. Yeah, you felt a lot of movement. You were bouncing around a bit, and it was very uncomfortable for you, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
But yeah, you feel like you've come to a stop, and there's this. It's very warm around you.
Oh,
Oh.
good. Good. That's
Comfy.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
alright. She's gonna stab it.
All right.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
If she bonus action casts Mage Hand in the belly to give herself advantage, because she's flanking inside it.
There's not enough room for that to happen inside there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. There's pretty much just enough room for you to do the stab. That hits.
Alright, and the second stab.
That was nice.
Nice.
Hey!
Hey, the doink!
Alright, that's for the not crit.
Okay.
That's for the crit! Hey!
That's pretty good, actually. It's what? 8 plus. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay. Yeah, you jab both things in, and you feel the dagger dig a bit deep, and you manage to get this cut inside of it, and you briefly see a glimpse of red light before the flesh knits itself back shut.
Damn it.
Oh.
Laffy, it's your turn.
Alright, Laffy's gonna bonus action dash, go up to it. She's gonna hit it twice. She's aiming for the head.
Okay.
Ren did not sign up for this.
Here's the one, here's the other, here's the attack,
Okay, so you do.
here's some bonus damage, here's some bonus damage.
Okay, so you do 12 plus 8 plus 6, 26 points of damage. Nice. Alright, Bran, it's your turn.
I have a question.
Sure.
If I were to hit something with Banishing Smite, and it were to banish said thing that was hit with Banishing Smite, would whatever is inside the thing also be banished, even if it's not technically the same creature?
Guess you'll just have to find out.
Yeah, you know what?
God.
You get to find out.
I mean, we
God.
did it with the monster and the little girl and the remains of the little girl behind.
Yeah.
That's technically true.
Nino, thank you for that answer. I was debating if I was going to say something or not.
I mean, at the
Well-
same time, we didn't see, like, no.
I know you, Max. You're too eager to give answers.
Yeah, no, I am.
Like, when we
well, I
banish
can't
things
attack
before,
physically.
shit in its stomach doesn't stay behind, so... I mean...
What? It's very true.
Yeah. Oh, this was not supposed to be like this, but you know what? This is better.
D&D is fun, guys.
Yeah.
Full of unexpected twisty turns.
Yeah.
For some reason, Spellbot does not want to give me Dissonant Whispers.
Oh.
Just,
Oh.
just banishing
I
smite it,
haven't.
Bran. Banishing smite it. I
Oh
want
my
to know
God.
what happens.
I
Oh.
can't reach it.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Target
Wait,
must
I
make a
got this
wisdom
for-
saving throw.
Here we go. Okay, no, maybe not Dissonant Whispers. I don't want it to run from me.
Yeah, just
Yeah, it's
runs
already
into
done
the
that.
portal and it's gone. Like, well, shit.
Hold on.
Complete campaign derailment. Go rescue Ren. Because
Oh my god.
got herself fucking eaten.
Well, like half of my spells are charm spells, so those are useless. I guess I'm just gonna use my action to like make it up there,
Yeah, it's pretty far.
and then he's gonna pat Laffy on the shoulder and be like, "We need to get Rinswina out of that now. Hit it hard," and give her a bardic inspiration die.
Nice.
That's the idea.
Okay.
How much die do I have? Oh,
Did it go up again? I need to check. Actually, I forgot to do that.
Yeah, I think you get a D12.
Yeah, I think it's a D12 now.
sick.
Alright, well, the two individuals, or you hear the sound of like muted voices coming from, well, down, towards the edge of the room where the sand meets the broken concrete. With you guys in the room a bit further, you do see that this is like... It's a room that looks like it used to house something, but of course it's been decayed by time, and the ground that the creature's standing on is slightly sloped down into the sand, like it's sinking, almost. Ren, you take another 35 points of acid damage.
No.
That's fine. She's fine.
Yeah. And it's going to back up one bit.
No, it's not.
No!
Well, if it backed up, that's more opportunity attack.
Actually, yeah, no, it's not going to back up. It's going to use acid breath. Need you two to make.
Shit.
Need you two to make dexterity saving throws.
Got
Alright.
Channel your inner
again.
Ren.
I
Dodge
cannot.
that shit.
I can't ever roll above a 10 on a saving throw. It's my curse. Bonuses mean nothing.
Laffy, you take 18 points of damage. Bran, you take 36.
Ooh. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Bran is a mountain of health. I ain't scared.
The tentacles extend forward pretty far this time, and its mouth opens, and you see a big series of teeth, like running
But do
around
I
a
see
circle
a
inside
red?
of it. No, you just see it's got like a lamprey mouth, and this burst of acid just gushes forth and washes over the both of you. Shadow, it's your turn.
Bran looks like he's in pain, but he almost seems like more like he's just angry that this thing ruined his clothes.
Yeah, Laffy seems pissed.
Yeah. Your clothes are kind of singed in some places.
Laffy isn't mad about the clothes, though.
No,
Laffy's
no.
mad because it ate her friends.
Oh no, it just made
Yeah.
it personal for Bran.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, Nenny announcements for now as she runs closer. As close as she can go. And,
This is some
takes a
good
moment.
stuff.
And she's going to try to do Sacred Flame again
Okay.
on the thing. Let me make sure. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
got a dex
16.
save, I believe. Is it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Yeah. All right. It rolled a 15.
What do I compare that to?
Your spell DC, which would be 10 plus proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. So I have 16 on that apparently, so...
All right.
just-
You do your full damage. It fails.
You should have more than
shit.
16.
Oh,
At this
so-
level, your proficiency bonus should be +5, and then
She's a little
Your-
lower.
Yeah,
Is
she's
she?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. Okay.
I think it's still. Hang on. Whatever, I can look into it later when we're not coming.
Okay. So, 15?
Okay. This time the burst of flame's a bit brighter, and Laffy and Bran, you guys are temporarily blinded. It's like a photo flash went off, and there's a bit of flame lingering when you can see again. But it goes out quickly enough, and the thing shrieks in pain. And it's kind of drooping a bit now.
Good.
Mist, it's your turn.
boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Please do not cast another tentacle in another portal. I see
I
what
mean-
you're doing with the ruler.
She's really thinking about it because what if it goes in there though?
Oh my god.
Did we learn nothing from last week?
Listen. Hey, if it like acid consumes the thing and gets ran out, then that's you know, one step at a time, okay?
But it was sucking people into it the last time.
Fair. Yeah. Who knows? Anyway. So, yeah, Mist is gonna get up there she's gonna use her movement and also use a bonus action to teleport with Misty Step.
Okay.
So she's gonna go, I think it was here. Do. No, it's one more.
Huh. I need to look something up.
What?
No, you continue doing your thing.
Okay. Can she see what this fucking thing is now? Like, this giant thing that may or may not be a portal? Like,
You can make a perception check.
Would that be your action? She
If
did
you already
that?
use your bonus action, then yeah.
Shit! Okay, well then she's not gonna do that. Because Ren's more important.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh god.
I got my question answered.
Let's see. So...
I can't believe Ren got eaten.
She's...
I'm glad you seem tickled by this.
Oh yeah, no, this is amazing.
This is one
I've
of
always
those.
wanted to have a character eaten by something. It's never happened.
Oh
Well,
my
hey, you can tick that one off your bucket list.
Yeah, I can.
Fuck. Alright. She really looks like she's contemplating doing the tentacle thing in the portal. But I guess, for now she might not, and let me see. How many spells she
Finger
got?
of Death it at the maximum level.
What?
Finger of Death it at the maximum level.
I don't think I even have that.
Are you doing your Alan Rickman from Die Hard impression here?
Yes.
Shoot
Use
the glass.
Use finger of death, Ron Weasley.
Shoot the glass.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, well, alright, I have to go through so many fucking characters.
This is your fault.
I know. Okay, alright, she's gonna fucking... She's gonna Eldritch Blast it 3 times.
Okay.
Um,
Those are just melee attacks, or those are ranged attacks, right?
yeah.
All right.
Here we go. Let me change all this dice shit around. Plus 11? Come on, let's go. Thing. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
The first 2 hit.
Alright, and... Wait, could you push it? Shit, that's not... Oh no, wait, she could push it more than that. Do. Listen. Sorry. She's pushing it away, but I'm trying to get it at a certain spot. Not in the shit, but
All right, chop chop.
yeah, okay. All right. So she's going to push it. Too many windows. She's going to push it right there, right at that spot.
Okay.
And the second one has a fucking radiant fireball
All right.
attached to it too.
Roll up the
So,
damage. Though it needs to save against the fireball, right?
Yes.
All right. Oh, nat 20 against fireball.
Damn. Rude. Okay. What's the damage? Sorry, there's so many things. Fucking fuck. Oh, it's 1d10 instead of 1d8. Okay. Do. So, boop, boop, and then fireball damage is 8d6. 8d6. Radiant.
Halved is... Okay, the blast hit it twice and it gets pushed back. and it screeches as it does so, and then the fireball explodes, and you see the carapace starts to split, and you guys all see this rope-like thing beneath the surface of the carapace, and it's actually pushing up against the carapace walls. Ren, you take 35 points of poison damage.
Jeez.
Okay.
How you doing in there?
I'll hang on. All right. She's at -7.
All right.
No.
Ren is unconscious.
-8. Yeah.
Ren is unconscious.
Very unconscious.
Yep.
Super unconscious.
Yep.
Sounds like Bran might have to bust out that resurrection spell again.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah. No, that's that.
I just want to point out she's dying from acid. You won't be able to.
Yeah. Luffy, it's your turn.
Alright, gonna do what I always do. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. Hit.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. There. There.
Okay.
Forget about your bardic die.
Oh, can I add that to damage? Or
No.
What do I...
Oh wait, no, it's just attack rolls.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh.
the 12 was an attack roll first.
Okay. You attack it, and the carapace sags, and bits of the outer shell flake away. And give me 1 second.
Oh, great. I love it when you say stuff like that. Because I just know that as my DM, you're going to surprise me in cruel and unusual ways. What's lying beneath the spider carapace? What could possibly be worse than a spider? Max?
Well, the outer shelf breaks away, and you see this long, purple, worm-like thing
Oh,
curl out of the shell.
oh. Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus.
Was she eaten by a purple worm?
A neothelid.
What the fuck?
Oh, is Ren still inside?
No, actually.
Oh, shit!
As it
Oh,
as
hey!
it falls out of the carapace, you see its body constrict, and it looks like it's about to vomit. And Ren,
Ren goes down real poor.
yeah, Ren slides on out right next to you, Laffy.
Oh, fuck.
Bren, it's your turn.
Alright.
Yeah, Ren, you're covered in acid. Your skin is pocked where the acid is still eating away at you. And you are still unconscious with, I guess, 1 death saving throw against you already?
I mean, I can make that saving throw if you'd like, sure.
No, never mind. Your turn hasn't come around yet.
Okay.
Bren, yeah, what are you doing?
Bran's gonna run up and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on Ren.
Alright,
Because Bran actually knows a healing spell.
roll that up.
Saint,
Double
help
check
us,
to make sure I
please.
have the-
Yeah,
Saint's
Saint's...
all the way over in Bumblefuck.
Yeah, he's having trouble. He's, like, having trouble moving through the sand.
Oh, doggo.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining slow motion, like...
Yeah. Alright, Ren, you are brought up to 5 hit points.
She regrets that.
Of course.
Yeah, Ren, your eyes shoot open, and you feel a whole lot of pain all of a sudden, but you're alive.
You get resuscitated.
And then there's this giant worm, and there's a weird portal, and there's some dudes.
Ren's got a look on her face like she would much rather be unconscious.
Party hard.
Bran just kind of like looks down at her, and he points back at you, and he's like, "It is that way. As soon as you can get up, go."
Ren,
He's not gonna listen to that.
Ren gives him a look like, who the hell do you think I am?
And then points to the giant purple worm literally right in front of her.
Ren looks at it, looks back at Bran briefly, looks at it again. You motherfucker. She's gonna, when it's her turn, she'll get up and stab it.
Angrily.
I'm gonna laugh if it just eats her again.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay. Alright, Ren and Bran, I need you to make perception checks.
Perception check.
Why can't I make a perception check?
Because it's
What
in the
is
way.
with Ren seeing things?
The two of you notice that there are two dwarven individuals tied up in this web-like material, struggling, kicking against the webs.
Well, they can wait.
Yeah, no.
They're shaking.
We'll deal with them when this thing's dead.
Are they in imminent danger of being eaten by anything?
You have no idea.
Okay.
How mean do I want to be?
Oh my god!
Not very.
Just
Eat
her
her.
again.
Eat her.
You know,
Oh
you
my
were
god.
already plenty mean.
Well, what it's gonna do is rear back up. Its head curls back. It has no eyes or anything. It's just this.
She comes pre-half digested. I mean,
It's-
what's better?
It's this fleshy purple tube with this flap-like mouth. It's kind of like the mouth is kind of like the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Oh my god.
And it rears back, and there's this hissing sound that rattles out, and okay, it uses acid breath again. I need
Oh,
the three
no!
of you to make dexterity saving
Oh,
throws.
Fuck off.
Hey!
Nice.
Hey!
Okay.
Alright, okay. Fucking dodge!
Nice. Okay. Nope, not attack. Give me. Stop it. Yeah. All right, you guys all take 15 points of damage. Ren, you take 7.
Ren takes 0 because she's awesome. It's a dex saving throw.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you get out of it completely.
Oh.
I'm at 69 hit points.
Hey.
Hey!
All right. Nenia.
Yes. Nania. Running on adrenaline is going to catch up with the party. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me make sure. Okay. Running on that adrenaline, she is going to, how bad are Luffy and Bran looking for what she can
Not
do?
as bad as Ren looks.
Okay.
Yeah, Bran, God, wow, I can't speak. Bran mostly just looks angry.
Birds close, angry. Okay. Well then, Nania's gonna drop a heal on Bren. At
Like a
6th
literal
level.
heal?
A literal heal.
Oh wow. Okay. Actually, probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. How many hit points does Ren,
Nani. 70.
Also, in blindness, deafness, and any diseases affecting target.
Ren looks shinier than she has ever looked before. Not really, but
She looks pretty
She-
shiny.
Yeah. She kind of looks back at Nenia like, what the fuck?
Nania is just super adrenaline focused and has a hand out and that happens.
Okay. Mist, it's your turn.
Alright, okay, so now Mist is gonna check out that thing. That portal thing.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Jesus Christ, here we go. Yet again. Where is it? Perception. Natural 20.
Ooh.
You have Eldritch
Fuck is
Sight
this
on, right?
thing? Yes.
Okay. It looks like a unstable, half-formed gate spell.
Oh God.
You don't see
Is it-
anything. You don't see anything that's like coming through right now, though.
Yeah, but I mean, listen. Is it at all familiar to like the last one they encountered?
No.
Like
No.
Okay. Could she tell like where it's
No.
centered on? Like what
No.
it's okay. Let me look something up real quick. Sorry, I have 8 million questions because she doesn't like this thing.
I would hope no one likes any. Well, no, Ren likes what's happening.
Oh.
Wow.
Ren's over here like werewolves, vor. Damn.
Oh my
It's
god.
been a good few months for her.
You know they say when you turn into a corpse, like it's all kind of over from there. But I like to think this has been like the best few years of Ren's life.
Oh
Unlife.
my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, would Miss know if a dispel magic thing
Uh,
on this?
you can try.
I mean, would she have like any arcane knowledge of hey, this is already happening, but like
No.
you know. Okay. Well, I guess I guess she is gonna try. Why not?
Okay.
Roll
You have to roll a 19 or higher.
20. So let's see. Looking up what I'm actually rolling here. Okay, it's an ability check. Using spellcast. Okay, so that's
Yep.
charisma again. Probably not, but whatever. An attempt's an attempt, why not? 22!
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you extend your hand, and the tentacles stuck to your skin reach out with your hand, and your fist closes, and the tentacles around your arm clench down, and as that happens, the gate spell kind of flickers, and then putters out.
Bye.
Good job.
Yeah, she's
Um,
like, well, that's out of the way anyway. Hopefully. And she's gonna move forward a little bit. Let's see. There. Boop.
Okay.
Is that where I wanted? Yeah.
Ren, it's your turn.
And gets up. She's gonna fucking stab it right in the face. Like she reaches up, she discards. You know what? She discards her returning dagger, so it appears back in the sheath.
Okay.
She reaches up and she tries to like grab some of those little tentacles, or like by its like flappy ear, and she's gonna like literally stab it in the face.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Oh,
Jeez.
Ren is done.
Yeah. Fuck that thing, man.
Fuck this thing in particular.
Yeah, you reach up as its head is lowered down and swaying from side to side, and you just reach out and grab one of the, I guess let's call it petals of its head,
Yeah.
and you just jam your sword into it and drag it back, and there's spray of purple blood shoots out and covers you, Luffy, and Bran.
Fluffy laughs. Fluffy's like, ha ha ha. Woo! It has been a day.
Brad's just like, he looks mad for a second, then he just kind of has this look like, well, my clothes are already ruined anyway. Who cares?
Okay.
Might as well be in the blood of your enemies.
Yeah. Laffy, it's your turn.
Laffy's gonna hop onto it. And
You're gonna make an acrobatics check.
yeah, she wants to. Well, can she reach the face from where she is?
Yeah,
Right,
it's
pull
it's
down.
yeah, it's pretty close to the ground.
All right, she's gonna go for the face.
Hit.
She's gonna follow suit with her.
Yeah, both of those hit.
And
27, 29.
that meant
33, nice. Okay, yeah, you take your whip and just lash it twice, and more of that blood sprays out, and it lets out this screech. Bren, it's your turn.
All right. Well, while Laffy, has this thing kind of distracted by being, yeah, Brand's just gonna walk up and he's just gonna start stabbing it where he assumes the throat technically is, right
All right.
on the mouth.
Yeah.
It probably misses both.
No, second one hits.
Yay.
Brand's is not a good way. Like, mentally. Okay. 14.
His clothes are fucked and he can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, you jab it,
He's mad.
and you break one of
Chase
its.
this stupid spider into the goddamn cave.
You break
Turn
one.
into a fucking giant worm.
You break one of its weird teeth. The two dwarves over there continue to struggle, and you see that some of the little spiders are starting to skitter down and head towards them. And
Laffy's like, I got that.
they swarm around the two dwarves, and they haven't attacked yet, but it looks like something bad's about to happen.
The big one's about to die. Gotta eat these before it's too late.
Man, this thing only has two things. Well, no, it has more, but only two things it'll... Actually, yeah, you know what? Missed. Make a strength ability check.
Perfect. Mist's gonna die. Okay. Oh, that's a save, sorry. I guess it doesn't really matter, honestly.
That's better, but not quite good enough.
Yeah.
You suddenly feel everything around you's constricted. And
Whoa. What happened, though?
you
Was that a
are
spell?
you are lifted off the ground.
Oh, but was that a spell?
Oh yeah, it casts telekinesis on you.
Could she counterspell that?
You may certainly try.
Hey. Okay, let me fucking look at this! Counterspell. So... Okay. Yeah, alright. So, let's see. Alright. Right. Okay. So I gotta roll some shit, I think. Make an ability. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yet again with the fucking charisma. I don't know if she's gonna be lucky this time. Nope.
Nope. You are
She's like, what the fuck?
restrained. And let's see, you get to move 30 feet.
Yep.
You're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. This is
Actually,
like,
Vathan stays there.
Vathan's like, what the fuck?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's it.
It's like, I'm not doing this!
That's it. Nania, your turn.
Okay, she was going to start, oops, let me, skirting around down here, kind of had an eye on the tours, can she, like, discern where the webs are, like, spread from, I guess? Like, is there any strings attached to the ceiling, or is it just kind of a
Yeah, you
blob
can
of
you can
webbing?
make a perception check.
Okay.
No, you can't tell. There's the little spiders are starting to crawl up their bodies, and they're screaming and moving too much, so you can't really see much.
Okay, well, she's just going to be trying to make her way closer to that for now, since there's a lot of
Okay.
people on the giant worm.
Mist, make another strength check. Yeah, how's it feel? How's it
No,
feel?
It's hilarious because Miss Strength
Poetic
is
justice.
nothing.
How's it feel? Alright, but you still get to do an action. You just can't move.
Okay, alright. Let me look at some shit right now.
Which actually, that was where I messed up with the Lich. Granted, you just kept dunking him in lava, so
Yeah,
there
that
wasn't
was-
really much he could do.
Listen.
I was gonna say, like, he could technically take an action, but he was also burning most of that time, so...
So wait, not moving, does that mean I can't move my arm? Like, can I not do somatic shit?
I don't think so,
I'm
actually.
trying to look it up to make sure. Wait.
Yeah,
there
no,
it is.
yeah, if you can't move, you cannot do somatic
Okay,
things.
speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from bonus to its speed. Attack rolls have advantage. It doesn't say that I can't.
The thing
Just
is,
says
the rules
becomes
the
0.
rules never really state that. I actually made a mistake in letting you counterspell because there's no sign the spell is being cast.
Fair.
So
So now you're gonna make it so I can't do shit. All right.
yes. If you cannot move, you cannot use somatic components. If you are silenced, you can't use verbal.
Yeah.
All that goodness.
Okay, so now I gotta find a thing that's only somatic. I'm sorry, this is gonna take a million years.
You mean only verbal.
Yeah, only
Oh
verbal.
yeah, only verbal. Right. Let's see.
Or I think there's spells that aren't either.
Meteor
Yeah.
Swarm was only verbal in 3.5.
Mist doesn't have that.
I know, it's a level 9 spell. The
Yeah.
joke my old DM made was literally that Meteor Swarm was the and then Meteor Swarm.
Yeah. And you scream so loud the heavens fall.
Yeah.
So I actually have a question. If there's a spell on her staff, could she use that?
Yeah, you're attuned to it, so
but
Right,
the
okay.
spell has to not involve somatic components.
correct. It still can only be a verbal spell.
Okay. But I mean, it's like it's a stat. Like you gave me this staff a long time ago that allows you to cast Blade Barrier. Would that?
Is it a
still need
verbal?
the-
Is it a verbal
Yeah.
or is it somatic?
It says both.
Then
So
yeah,
I'm, like-
that requires
Right.
both. So
It means you need to wag the staff around to use the spell,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
pretty much.
All right. Let me look at every fucking spell that Mist has real quick.
Is there anything that doesn't involve her, like, wiggling her fingers?
Well, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah,
Like,
the spells
I
are
have
actually
to
very
go through-
poorly.
all the spells and see what their components.
It's probably only going to be low-level spells in 5th edition.
Yeah, I'm looking. So far, I haven't found anything. Except, no, where's? Sorry, I was. Oh, hey, there's that. Jesus. Where's Misty Step? I think that just happened. Yeah, okay. Alright, so she could do those two things. Since yeah. Or yeah, okay.
Huh.
Yeah, so she's gonna use wait.
Misty Step will let you get away, but not break the restraint.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's fine. She's gonna.
I'm not 100% sure how that works, so I'm gonna allow that. Cause, yeah.
Yeah, it's only verbal too, so. Let's see. Failed save. It takes blah 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 blah. All right, she's gonna use
That's actually interesting, huh?
dissonant whispers on this fucker.
Okay. Let me look that up again. Wisdom saving throw. It failed.
Oh damn.
Yep.
Sick. All right, she's like, yeah, get the fuck away from me. it has to move as far as its speed allows away from Mist.
Alright, well, all three of you get your opportunity attacks as it slithers away.
And takes 3d6 psychic damage. Let's do.
Oh, damn.
8.
Ren, you hit. Laffy,
Oh.
you hit.
I rolled for my hit.
Okay, you do 15.
Yeah, Mist does 8 damage to the thing, and she's using Misty Step to get further away from it because she doesn't want to get eaten by this fucker. God damn it.
Okay, Bran, what's your opportunity attack?
She nopes.
It's a miss, that's what it is.
Yep. Bran, you are not doing hot tonight. Sorry, buddy.
No, it's not.
Well, with the opportunity attacks, the thing slithering stops, and it rears back once, and then collapses with this loud noise.
Good. Can Luffy go take care of those dwarves?
As you do, actually. With the thing's death, the two dwarves expand, and their skin kind of pops, and two of these pop out of it.
Luffy just
But
sighs.
then summarily die.
Oh.
They just kind of fall over and curl up and die.
Well, I guess better that we didn't go over there.
Nadia coughs and looks away.
All right.
Luffy is standing there.
Dodged a bullet. Being
Luffy's
possessed
just
with
standing
killing
there.
things.
Her whip is dragging along the floor. She just kind of walks like into the middle of the room and looks around and is like, I want to leave.
I have no
Just
idea what just
set
happened
down,
yet,
right?
but I've had about enough of it. Brand prestidigitations all this shit off of his clothes.
All right. Just
Mist is no longer floating, I'm guessing.
yeah, no,
right?
Mist, you hit the ground with a. It doesn't hurt, but you're a little jarred.
Yeah, she's like, God damn it. She kind of gets up and goes over, and she's like, Ren, are you alright? I mean, as relatively alright as you could be after all of that. Like, are
Ren,
you...
looks down at herself, tattered clothing, slightly smoking still from the acid. I've had better days. I could use a bath.
Good. That's better than where you were before. Mist is gonna also look around where that gate spell thing was, see if she can discern anything about what the fuck was going on here.
All right.
Luffy's gonna go to some books and see what the fuck these books are about.
Okay. Mist, make an Arcana check.
Hey. 36.
Okay.
Ren starts walking out of the cave while these guys are doing that.
Yeah.
She's like,
Ren's
you know
just-
what? I've had enough.
Okay.
Brand's gonna go yell at what's-his-face for just standing there like a goddamn coward the entire time.
Okay. Mist, you do see that there's some magical. Huh?
No, go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
Mist, there's some magical traces left, and it's definitely something that seems like it was not cast by anything in particular. But clearly it was opened by something, and you don't really glean much else from it. Other than
Ren-
it did, the traces don't feel necessarily arcane in nature.
Do I find anything in the book?
Laffy,
Are they like? Oh, sorry.
Laffy, make an investigation check.
12.
Not particularly. They're pretty moth-eaten, old, moldy. There's a few that aren't, but you're not necessarily able to discern what they're about in the dim, half-lit room.
Okay.
Ren starts hacking this thing's head off.
Okay.
Fuck that thing.
It takes a little bit before you're able to saw through the rubbery flesh. There's no bones, so it just falls off with some, and the purple blood oozes out. And
How big is that head?
She picks it up.
um,
And then,
Ren,
and she,
we ain't got
Alright.
nowhere to put that.
all right. She starts dragging it out.
Okay.
I'm not keeping it. I'm making a point.
yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
it's about 20 pounds.
Yeah, she's
Fluffy.
dragging it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luffy goes and she tries to pick up the back ends.
Ren looks back at Laffy like, don't.
Luffy is already covered in blood, and she's like, oh my god.
Mist actually calls Nenya over.
Okay.
Like, Nenya, could you come here for a second? Sorry.
Sure.
She's just probably like, oh my god, this everything.
A little bit.
The dwarf she was going to help popped into fucking.
Uh-huh.
Weird bug things, and
It's been a day.
then died on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mist is like, can you tell if this residual energy here is divine?
And then you make a religion check.
Oh, right.
It super is.
She gave Mist a look like, come on, I'm new at this, don't ask me these things, but then she looks down at it and, actually, yes.
Right. Mist kind of says over the communication things like, you know, we might have another case of some shit with the Realmix here.
I got an ass to kick. I'll be right there.
Yeah, no, I think these three are gonna go have a word with whoever the fuck his name is. I don't even remember.
Eli.
Eli.
I was thinking Isaac for some reason.
Yeah, so Mist takes some notes on the circle and she looks at Nenny and she's like, thank you. And
Yeah, is
if
it,
you want to go with them, you can. Don't. I'm probably gonna stay here a bit.
I don't want to leave you alone. Is it broken?
Yeah. It's like it was opened by something, but not really cast by anything, which is sort of weird. I don't know what this place is. We didn't really look around, but there was like just like half a gate spell before I got rid of it. Sort of like, I mean, it wasn't like before, but that was the same spell they were trying to replicate before, so.
But who? And she wasn't really looking for an answer, but she'll look towards where the spiders were and just kind of be a little more aware. This is kooky business, and she's gonna kneel and touch the residual energy. Well, where it would be, maybe.
Okay. You reach out, and you're able to feel like these. It feels like threads almost that you pluck your fingers across, like you're running your hands across a loom. And there's big gaps between each little thread, but you can feel that they're still taut. Yeah.
What is it?
Well, it feels like strings, and she carefully runs her fingers across them again and
So-
pauses at the gaps.
So, like, it's still there, though. Like, strings, like, something might come back eventually.
I wouldn't know, but it feels like there's something still here.
That's odd, since I dispelled it. Maybe it's a recurring portal thing. You know what? Mist is she's gonna go and try to look around at the books now. And I mean, they're probably doing this as the others are walking off. Like, she's staying behind because she
As
wants
we're
to know what's
walking off, can I cast Cure Wounds on myself at 3rd level?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You briefly drop a corner of the head that you're helping carry. Ren, it makes you stagger. And
No,
It's
Ren
fine.
told Laffy
Fine.
not to do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay,
she didn't
okay.
do it. She let Ren carry it
okay,
over
then
down.
yeah, Laffy, you hug yourself as you're walking, and yeah, you heal up.
No.
Ren is dragging this head vehemently.
Okay. It actually takes you guys the better part of like 15 minutes now that you're not running, and Ren, you're not being carried.
Yeah.
And you guys pop out of the cave. You head out, and you
Is
see.
Eli there?
Oh yeah, he's there, like, hand raised, his sword up, looking terrified.
Raven goes with the others.
Ren
Laffy is go.
the head at him.
Throws it.
Yeah, and she's gonna chucks it right at him.
Okay. Make an attack roll with your dex.
She's to be fair, she's alright, okay. You know what? No, she is mad enough to like pitch it at him. My dex.
Just
Just
a big ol'
dex?
swing.
Or proficiency as well.
Just dex.
Okay, alright. Does her anger give her advantage?
You don't need it.
Okay.
You have to spin a little bit,
Yeah.
but the head comes up and you let it go, and it hits him square in the chest. And he catches it, but it makes him stagger back a few steps. And then he looks down at what he's holding, and
I have a question.
uh-huh.
As he was staggering back, could Luffy have snaked out her whip and caught his ankle and made him fall on his ass?
Make an attack roll.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Just one of my regular attack rolls?
Yeah, you get proficiency and everything with it.
23.
Yep, you catch him by the ankles, and he falls back and hits the ground hard, his metal clanks, and the head just falls onto him. And he just starts screaming and trying to pull it off, but in his panic, he can't quite shove it off.
Is that
Ren.
guy that was with them still there?
No, they're gone.
Ren watches for a minute and then pulls the head off of him, like just kind of knocks it aside, and gives him like the flattest look she has ever given anyone.
Yeah, Luffy's probably on his other side. Hands
Yeah.
on her hips.
Bran just like walks up to him and just kneels down like next to him. And he's just like, "So, upholder of the law and fearless demon slayer, huh?"
That wasn't a team. That was. I've never seen that.
I was going to come out here and kick your ass, but you are so pathetic right now, I am not sure I am even taunting.
What was that thing?
Big.
I know, some
Dead.
kind of spider with a worm in it. I don't even know. I've never seen one before. It's dead now, though. Obviously.
Ren pats his cheek and she's like, "Get a hold of yourself and take your trophy back. You saved the realm. Congratulations."
He looks at you bewildered as he starts to calm down a bit. And his gaze flits between all of you guys, questioningly.
What?
My prize. What?
Yeah.
You killed a bunch of demons. Good job.
You slayed the worm demon of wherever, whatever.
Basic cause.
He turns to look at it, and he's quiet for a moment before he looks back to you guys and nods. And I see.
I mean, you can either take it and claim it was your
No,
kill,
no,
or we
no.
can go back and you know.
I appreciate it. And he stands up.
Alright.
I mean, maybe if you want to, you could say that we helped, but
Stop by wherever you live or your tent or whatever. Get a change of pants first.
He looks down sheepishly.
Ren stands up and she's just like,
I thank you. He just kind of turns, scoops up the thing with a grimace, and starts waddling away while he's carrying this thing.
Basic cause again.
Well,
it pops up a lot.
Mr. Nenia stayed behind, so I am guessing that there's something to be looking at inside the place. Do we want to go back, or do we want to just wait out here?
No, I thought I heard Miss say something about the bloody relics.
yeah.
Let's go
Alright, let's go
see
back.
what horse shit this is going to be.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Ren starts pulling new clothes out of her bag. I'll catch up.
Did Mist find anything in the books? She's like looking through all of them to see if any of them are potentially salvageable.
Investigation.
By the way, Bran has fucking casted minor illusion on his clothes to make them non-singed.
Good.
Like, you need this. Crap, where the fuck did my thing go? I'm sorry, like, did I close that by accident? Oh no, it's over here. I have a lot of windows up. Hey, natural 20, Jesus.
I like to imagine, by the way, that Laffy's got like half her shirt acided away, so she's got like one burned tit smeared in blood just out.
It's just
It's
like,
a
yeah,
look.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Ren was probably pretty almost naked because acid clothing.
Yeah.
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 While
Yeah.
they're walking back
Underneath the minor
Bran just,
illusion,
like-
Bran's just got like his butt out. There's no butt on his face.
No, if that was the case, he might just leave it because he's probably got a great ass.
Yeah,
And he
probably.
probably.
He stands
Let's-
backwards the entire time.
Let's be real. Make sure his ass is in camera shot at all times.
He's managing to do all those comic book poses, so his ass is just always on display, no matter which direction he's looking. Mist, you're finding much the same as what Laffy did. A lot of these books are just in bad shape. Looks like they've been down here for a very long time. You find what looks to be like a history book, maybe. And then you find a book that seems to be detailing the deeds of someone's life. As you flip through it, you see various like stories of heroics, stuff like that.
Okay. Would she be able to find any books that are salvageable considering her history as a bookbinder?
Yeah, absolutely. You find about 3 books that look like you could like take the various materials from and make them into something.
Alright. Yeah, so she's looking around at this stuff and she looks back at Nenia and she's like, I found like a history book and some book that seems to detail like heroic deeds in someone's life, but not much else that can be discerned right now. Did you find anything else out about that weird residual portal thing?
she had like circled around the portal and kind of like running her fingers as long as there might be taut string, and she kind of did like 3/4 of a circle. Was there anything?
Okay.
Or
Yeah. You did continuously find those like gaps, and you still can't quite tell what they were, but you did feel more strings with gaps in between them, and eventually you began to hear this quiet humming noise every time you struck one of the strings, like a quiet note.
okay. And are the gaps like consistently
No.
between a certain number of strings? Okay.
No.
All right. Well, I don't really know what I'm looking for with that sort of thing. She'll say apologetically and look back towards the portal, and there's just those gaps in random places, so I assume it's broken, but it was humming to me.
Humming? Like, was it just... Is it just ambient? Like, I didn't hear anything? Mista's gonna go back over there to see.
Yeah, Nadia's gonna follow and try to
They're
strum some hums.
They're just nerding, man. Yeah, so Mista's gonna see if she can, like, hear the thing, and I guess she tries to touch it too when she sees, like, what Nenny is doing.
Yeah.
You reach out and try and touch these threads where Nenia says they are. You don't feel anything, nor do you hear any quiet humming notes.
Yeah, she's like, I don't feel anything or hear anything. Does she see anything with Eldritch Sight? Or...
Nope.
She's like, I don't see anything either.
And her idle strumming stops, and she's going to stop doing that. No. That makes her nervous.
Yeah, Mist makes face, and she's sort of like, you know where we are geographically? I can't help but wonder if, might this have been what we were looking for? I don't even know what we were looking for, honestly.
I don't either. Well, I mean, you had said there was some giant tree down this... Well, I mean, we were heading that way, but...
Right.
I've never...
So, Mist is she's gonna go over here and look at these exploded dead fucking things.
Okay, while you're doing that, the group that's... Are you guys heading back into the, tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are going, you're able to move at, like, a more leisurely pace. And you notice there are kind of stone carvings up against the walls of the tunnel. And more of those collapsed figures. And there seem to be more as you get closer to the chamber that you fought the creatures in. Or creature. And yeah, about 15-20 minutes later, you guys pop back out into the chamber.
Find anything?
Sort of. Nenia could probably explain it a bit better, but the remnant, you know that portal, it was like a gate spell that I dispelled, only it was like half-formed, but apparently it was divine in nature. And Nenia says that there are threads there that are still remaining that sort of hum when she touches them.
Yeah,
But I can't see or touch or feel anything.
She nods to that and gestures Luffy over, and Braves
But
reaching out for those again to see if Luffy
Fluffy
can
kind
hear
of
it.
squints and sees if she can see what all this business is about.
Luffy, make a religion check.
Well, let me just see what I have to roll for that. 22.
You don't see threads necessarily, but you do see little strips of a golden light. Nenny, are you like strumming them some more?
Yes.
Okay. You see that they grow distorted every time Nenia's fingers pass through them.
Uh-huh.
Like she's very clearly striking something. Like her finger pauses and then continues on every time it hits one of those little slivers of light.
Well, you're definitely disrupting something. I can see it, but
You can see it.
yeah.
Interesting.
Can Bran
Well,
see?
Nenia can
I'm assuming
cast the.
Now that Laffy's pointed it out, Bran, you too can see these little slivers of golden
You
light.
cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Now that it's been pointed out, you too can see these little slivers of golden light.
Bran's gonna walk up to one of them and like kind of pluck it like a harp string.
Your fingers just pass through like you're passing your fingers through a little sunbeam.
Mist's like, so you can see it too.
Yeah, I can't, actually interact with it like Nenia seems to be able to.
Luffy's gonna try to. Just,
Okay. Much like Bran's, your fingers just kind of pass through.
Ooh. Mysterious.
Oh, what happened?
It doesn't do the thing that you're doing. You can manipulate it.
I think it likes you more.
You think you might be tied to Gyanther then?
Perhaps. And she is going to pull her hand back and hold it by the wrist. Just no touching. But she can only feel and hear it. She can't see it, right?
What do you mean? Sorry.
The thread light for her. She can only hear and feel it. She can't see it.
No, she can see them too.
Oh, okay.
You were able to see them the longer you were spending time with them.
Oh, okay.
Ren, what are you doing, by the way?
Having a sit while these nerds figure this shit out.
Okay.
She sits herself down in the sand and she's like, I'm gonna be of no. So she,
Upon seeing that he can't really interact with these things, Bran very quickly gets bored and just goes sits next to Ren and just hangs out.
Luffy looks at Nenia and she's like, Can you see if they are coming or going anywhere?
What do you mean?
Well, are they? And Luffy has a look around. Does it are they extending towards anything? Did they come from anywhere?
They just look like they're kind of hanging in the air.
Oh, Luffy points and she's like, they just look like they're hanging in the air. Can you tell if they are coming from anywhere?
She'll take a squint up at the floating lights and see if she can discern if there's any more to run it to the ceiling or somewhere off.
No.
why don't you pull them?
Miss
Nervous laughter. No.
Miss looks over at Saint and is like, Saint, what do you think about all this? Do you have any feelings about this weird thing?
He, in true Saint form, barks and wags his tail.
That's what I thought. Miss actually goes and actually investigates these things. Can she find any, discerning, I don't know, markings or symbols or anything interesting in these dead-ass fucking weird explodey dwarfs?
No.
Okay.
I
There-
really liked the
They were-
pulling idea.
Yeah, go ahead and try it, why not?
Nanya. Oh, yeah, okay. So she'll find where there's a gap
Okay.
and pull on the strings on either side of it.
Okay. Sorry. Something's in my throat. There we go. Well, Nenia, you reach out and yeah, you grab two of the strings and you start pulling them back, and they keep coming. And you actually start winding them around your wrist as you're pulling them back.
Oh,
And Ren, you can actually see these too.
Oh.
All of you are able to see it a bit better as Nenia keeps pulling, and soon her arm is glowing
Oh.
this dull golden light, and then Nenia, it runs out. There's just no more to pull.
Can Mist see it now, or is she still blind to it?
You still cannot see it.
Alright. And she's like, what happened?
well, now her wrist is covered in string.
String.
Weird, ethereal, magic glowy string.
Huh.
Yeah.
Are there
Does it
more that she
feel
hasn't?
like anything?
Yeah, she's trying to discern if she can feel anything off of it as she's like twisting her wrist and looking at it.
You can feel like there's string wrapped around, but it just kind of feels like wires wrapped around your wrist. Not like in a painful way, but there's something definitely there.
Are there still other strings like floating around?
There's still a few, yeah.
Yeah, Mist is like, okay.
May as
so
well pull the rest of them.
No, wait.
Why?
If here's the thing, right? So before there was a gate spell here that was fragmented and looked like it had holes in it, and then I dispelled it, but these things remain. So if she can manipulate them, that might mean that one could theoretically put together this gate spell again.
Why would we want to do that?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we don't.
I mean, we always could and go through it, see where it takes us.
We could. That is definitely a possibility. I don't know if
It's not like we were doing anything anyway. Like, what were we gonna do? Go take a vacation? Yes, a new path set before us.
You know, there were those ruins that we were going to go visit.
Oh yeah, right. Underneath the
And there was,
pool.
looking for the tree temple thing for Gyantha.
Right.
I mean, I just like looking towards the present, the most present.
Before you
What's
said
the
that there was
worst
like,
that could happen?
Ren, don't say that.
Ren. I just got eaten by a giant purple worm. I can say whatever I like.
Fair.
My worst of the day is over.
Well,
just
if
kinda
you want
like-
to tempt possibility like that, sure.
Bran just like lets out this long sigh and just kind of rubs his eyes, like, well, whatever we're going to do, let's just do it.
Fluffy gets bored and she walks over to one of these things and she breaks off a leg and then she goes and she starts drawing shit in the sand.
Okay.
Turns it into a zen garden.
Yeah, she's making her own little zen garden.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about the slope. Because when we first came in here, you said there was like a weird slope that was going down into the sand? Right where the portal thingy was?
Yeah, like the stone feels like it's sinking into the sand. Like, the room used to be more even, but it's starting to sink.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, like, would it seem like there was anything under the sand, or I don't know.
You
But-
could try and find out.
Yeah, well, I guess she's gonna try to find out, and she's just sort of like, well, do what you like with the portal.
Nania just kind of shrugged, like, yeah, she's gonna know what to do with portal making. So she's gonna, like, try to thread what gold or white that she bought, like, try to thread it where it once was to see if it's gonna catch at all or if it's stuck on her arm.
Okay. You're able to pull it off. And yeah, you start stringing it up, and it's almost like you're sewing, or stitching something together.
Okay.
but you run out of thread before whatever you're working on can be finished. There's a significant amount of gaps left.
Okay.
Mist, you move some sand and there's stone underneath it.
Yeah, well. Alright. She looks up at the ceiling. Is there anything on the ceiling? Probably not.
You make a perception.
Bran goes and finds a wall
Okay.
and he just kind of sits down, like leans up against the wall, and just starts taking a nap.
Fair. 27.
It's a ceiling.
Yeah, that's what you thought. But just in case.
Yeah. It's not super high. It's like, I don't know, like 10, 15 feet high.
Yeah, it's like, well, I don't know if there's anything else. I'm just worried about that thing coming back. Were you able to piece much together, Nenya?
Not at all. I kind of got it back, but there's still the gaps that were.
So you
She's
can't
like,
stretch it between those?
You can
She's
try.
like, sorry,
She
I don't know
can
how
fit-
it works.
I don't either. I'm sorry. Yeah, she just. Okay, well, she's going to undo the one that she did and just kind of loop it around her wrist with a little more confidence and pull apart that one. Oh, just like.
Sorry, what was that? I missed it.
No, it's okay. I muted myself for.
Oh.
She's going to pull the string that she worked on and kind of loop it with a little more confidence to try to see how far it would go around the circumference of the portal, maybe, see how far it goes.
Okay.
If that's what she said.
As you're kind of straining it out and stretching it, you only get about a fourth of the way across where the circle is. This just looks like it's been torn up too much. It's like a tapestry almost that's just had big chunks of it torn away.
Okay. Well, she isn't gonna tie it off or anything, just try to. She'll put it back where it was as best she can, stitching it up and thinking about what to do.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Did it work?
No. Well, I don't know what's working. It just seems so broken. And,
well, there
she's-
might be no means of repairing it then, so...
She's considering, she steps up to the gap that she pulled the two from originally, and, she's gonna stick her hand between them and try casting a Cure Wounds in the center.
Nothing happens.
Okay. She steps back, and she's a little stumped, but she will still
It's like,
stare
well,
at it.
if it doesn't seem like it can be mended, we might not be able to do anything here.
Would you know a way to tear it down completely?
Oh, possibly. I mean, I can't really see it though, so would Miss know of a way to completely get rid of this thing? In theory? In theory.
Considering you're not even really sure what this is, no.
Okay. Yeah, she's like, I mean, I tried to dispel it before, and if that doesn't work, then I'm not entirely sure. Like, a little sketchy about potentially putting, giant massive tentacles where it was. We don't know what's gonna happen. That,
Oh,
That's a bad idea.
yeah. I mean, that's the only other thing I can think of to get rid of it completely. So I don't know.
Have you tried just pulling the strings as you did with the first set?
No.
Pull all of them out? Like,
Yeah.
does it look like that?
I suppose you can try.
Ren shrugs. She pulled the first set out.
So she'll do that then, like, just flustered. She was thinking way too hard.
Okay.
Trying to do magic, so yeah, she'll start pulling the strings.
Okay. As you do that, they come loose, and as you pluck the last one out, there's the quiet. It's almost like the chiming of a bell that ends with a hum, and then tapers off, and the thread has continuously wrapped around your arm until it's about up to your shoulder now.
Oh. Okay. Flowing arm. Okay. Well, that's the last of that, and she'll, nervously try to, like, curl it off of her arm and kind of pull it to a bundle to hold more as a, like,
Okay, yeah,
up rope, I guess.
it comes off pretty easily. Yeah, you're able to unwind it from your arm and push it down into like a little ball.
She gonna hold that ball and make a spot, considering it. She's so lost with this stuff. Well, I have it, and she'll
Well, good
turn
job.
it over in her hands. Yeah. She'll turn it over in her hands, and like there's no noise from it at all anymore.
Nope,
Just
it's
completely gone.
warm and you can feel the individual threads, but it's not making any noise.
Okay.
Well, that was easy. Ren gets up, dusts the sands off.
Yeah, I guess that's that.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
He just heads towards the exit.
Ren kind of
Miss
like
goes
stirs from his dozing.
Miss goes over and walks with Enya and makes sure that she's like alright and everything because of all that just happened.
Leaving already, are we?
Yeah, I think so. And she's just gonna hold this thing in her hands while she heads out, but she's just thinking for now.
You have your very own glowing yarn bowl.
That
That's
Miss
visible.
Betsy.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Might mean things to me, and I'll never know.
to the rest of you guys, it looks like she's holding like a very small, not terribly bright sun.
Huh.
I mean, it looks cool.
I mean, does it do anything, though?
I bet we
Well-
could take it to Aurelian. Well, no, he doesn't know any of this realm shit.
I don't know. Maybe it's Aurelian. Maybe he can like
He doesn't
shove
know
it.
any.
Maybe
of
he
this
can
realm
like
shit.
shove it into a stick or something and make it useful.
I mean, he
Yeah.
did send us to look at these stupid temples in the first place, but
Yeah.
at the very least, it's possible that it can form a spell circle. Know that much.
Hey, Miss, do you think, this could all be an elaborate prank on our part, and you would never know.
Oh, well, I might know because I found it in the first place.
Yeah,
But
but I
at
mean, we
this
could say
point-
it looks like anything, and you wouldn't be any the wiser.
The
I
stu-
wouldn't do that.
I mean, I'm fine not knowing everything. That makes things interesting.
Well,
All right,
Yeah, they're
you guys,
heading out.
you guys emerge from the cave.
The mist had looked at those statues and shit and the walls when they were going, though.
Okay. It looked decorative. Like the sort of thing you would see in a tomb, but not like a menacing tomb.
Okay.
You guys pop on out of the cavern, and it's getting a bit late. The sun's starting to dip down across the horizon. What are you guys
Well-
doing?
Yeah.
what happened to
yeah,
that guy you
yeah.
left hogtied in the woods?
Oh, well, we left him there.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, right, that guy.
Should we go untie him?
Perhaps.
We still
No.
don't even. What?
Maybe he's learned his lesson by now. I don't even remember what he did.
Someone's probably
We
already
saved him
found
from the
him.
guillotine.
He supposedly killed somebody.
Oh, right.
Murder. What a heinous crime.
Nanya,
He looks at
you should
Red.
agree.
Yeah.
Ren looks at Laffy.
What are you, like 12 going through your edgy phase?
No, it was sarcasm. How many people have we killed?
I mean,
I want to say that it is different, but you know what? I don't even know his circumstance. Listen, guys, I'm tired, I am covered in blood, and I want to be sleep.
Your
okay.
tits also hanging out.
You're
Yeah.
not half naked, Ren.
I
You know,
changed.
at least temporarily
She points.
fixed it.
Brian, what were you saying?
Ren was saying, I could at least temporarily fix that. So you can now can get a change of clothes.
I don't think Laffy minds.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Can I just be free? Like, come on. And she starts walking. I'm airing out the burn wound.
Ah, yes, of course.
Nanya, as they're passing through, is going to get her donkey as well. I would hope they're still there, unless they ran off.
Oh, right. We
They're
rode animals.
Yeah, no. As you guys wander back to the town of Forest Gap, as night begins to fall, you don't see the hogtied man anywhere.
Or the
Well,
horse.
that's
You
just
do,
one
you
more loose end.
do find the horses. Oh my god.
Yep. I love it.
Are you fine?
No, you guys do find your horses or animals, since not all of them are horses, and yeah, they look at you kind of expectantly and a little scandalized.
And Miss is just like, it's probably better that you didn't go with us.
The
Don't worry
stallion
about it.
the stallion wickers and looks just offended.
Faith and cause.
Walking looks at the stallion.
Like, I mean, we could show you the head of the thing, possibly.
Miss, are you speaking to your horse?
Yes, I am speaking to the horse. What's wrong with that? I talk to Bathan all the time.
Nanya stops baby talking her donkey.
Fluffy looks at Nenia, and then she looks at Mist, and she just looks forward.